right now have on the stage for you, Jeff Nichols presents Jeffemera.
Easy now. Careful. There's a station to clean yourself off on the other side of the antechamber. Just follow my voice. Easy. Okay. Forward, forward. Look out for the block. Good. Okay. To the left. Now forward. Ooh. Sorry about that. That was my bad. I said forward too soon. Okay, just over the broom and the other stuff. Okay, there's a towel and a hairdryer. Good. We can begin. It's okay. Everything is going to be all right. You've just woken up. You're in an unfamiliar place, and things might feel a little mixed up in your brain right now. But you're okay. You're safe. Let me guess, you're wondering who you are. It's a common side effect of the procedure. I'll let you know that at one point, I was standing exactly where you are now, all wet, confused, wondering where and who I was. So believe me when I say it's all going to make sense. The important thing now is to relax. Go ahead and take a breath. Excellent. Now, without thinking too hard, please tell me your name. Now, don't think about it. Let your instincts take over. You're filling out a name tag at PodCon Seattle. You're buying a Digivice on eBay with a credit card. You're ordering a 12-ounce mocha with whip, hot, even in the summer for some reason, and the barista needs to write it on the side of the cup. What's your name?
Jeff.
Well done. Your name is indeed Jeff.
Jeff! It's Jeff!
Jeff. Together on 3. 1, 2,
Jeff! What's your name?
All right, buckle up, because this is going to blow your mind socks off.
Okay.
You might want to sit down. Oh, sorry. There's definitely a chair behind that curtain there. My name is Jeff.
What?
I know, it's nuts.
That's nuts!
I know.
Oh! What?
Great question. We've prepared a little introductory, kind of like a tutorial on being Jeff, or like what the context around that means. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm just gonna hit play. Trust me. It'll make sense. You'll see. Okay, and go.
Nothing's happening.
Oh, okay. What about now?
Nothing.
Huh, that's weird. I literally just did one of these.
What?
Sorry, don't listen to me.
Wait, another Jeff went
Don't
through
get ahead of yourself. I told you the tutorial would explain it. Okay, it should be working.
Did you do anything different?
I'll be honest, I don't normally do this introduction part. The Jeff who usually runs this is on vacation.
What you just said is bananas.
So it was all set up before.
Did you check the input settings?
Okay, I know you think you're good at AV stuff, but you're a little out of your element here. Because it's way in the future, and you don't even know the technology, at all.
It's way in the future?
Stop getting ahead of yourself.
You're the one saying outrageous things!
I got it. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, Jeff tutorial. Welcome to the future. In this tutorial, we will calibrate your senses, reflexes, and coordination, as well as give a brief history and explanation as to how you ended up here. In case that sounds confusing, think of it like the introduction of a Halo game. You are Master Chief, but more like Master Chief. Should I do another take? Yeah, probably. You don't want like dozens and dozens of Jeffs to hear this as they're waking up from a cloning machine 100 years into a post-apocalyptic future where all of humanity has been eliminated, save for odd survivors and an all-Jeff society run by Jeff clones, and then that would be the first thing they hear without any context. Probably be a really destabilizing experience. Yeah. And random puns won't help, so why don't you take this job a little more seriously? I mean, we are using Halo as a reference point. That's kind of silly if you think about it. I'm sorry, this is the wrong audio file. It's this one. Sorry, here we go. Hello, Jeff. Welcome to the future. In this tutorial, we will calibrate your senses, reflexes, and coordination, as well as give a brief history and explanation as to how you ended up here. In case that sounds confusing, it's kind of like the introduction of a Halo game. You are Master Chief. And that's the end of that thought. First, we'll make sure your neural connections are properly aligned. Raise your right hand. Raise your left hand. Touch your nose. Touch your butt. Give us a little shimmy. Demonstrate a roundhouse kick. Okay, not very flexible. In this next portion, we will calibrate cognitive functions and memory recall. Say your name.
Jeff.
Say Patrick Warburton.
Patrick Warburton.
Say it like Patrick Warburton would say it.
Patrick Warburton.
This sound.
Pikachu.
That's a Pikachu.
Say it like Patrick Warburton would say it.
Pikachu.
Calibration complete. Proceed to the automated walkway. A brief physical exam will be accompanied by a short summary of world history. In the year 2023, the person Jeffrey Nichols, who we call Jeff Prime, was among the first to participate in a scientific trial to test genetic material and trace potential causes of peanut allergies. The genetic material was preserved in an underground storage facility and was able to survive the calamity that followed shortly after. For that same year, the creation of artificial intelligence, or AI, occurred, changing the trajectory of the future forever. Immediately, this AI system was entrusted with all of the world's defense technology. It was pretty much an iRobot via Skynet situation. The weapons were turned on the very people they were programmed to protect. But to be clear, we're pretty sure there's no time travel aspect to this, so it's less like Skynet. But there are killer robots disguised as humans, so it's kind of Terminator in that sense. But really, iRobot is a better frame of reference. Or like the Animatrix. Not like the live-action movies, but the animated shorts that functioned as a prequel. Like those. Outside, it's pretty I Am Legend everywhere, in the sense that there are abandoned cities and not any people out there. But it's not because they got turned into zombies, so not really like any of the Dawn of the Dead sequels or anything. But definitely a mix of Snowpiercer and The Day After Tomorrow happened, in that there was a horrific climate crisis that made the surface uninhabitable. Do you remember Stray? It came out on the PS5. It's kind of like that, except instead of sentient robots maintaining human civilization, it's Jeff clones. Ooh, Soma. Man, that game was so creepy. Oh, sorry. Anyway, a group of scientists discovered the genetic material, and because so many surviving humans were contaminated with radiation, this was their chance to repopulate the Earth with people who who could avoid those adverse effects. Kind of like the beginning of Fallout 4. They soon discovered that the DNA of Jeff Prime was the only viable sample remaining. And so, using futuristic neural scanning and enhanced cloning technology, they were able to create and recreate clones of Jeff with all the memories he had at 31 to help rebuild key infrastructure and form a new society for humankind. The last of those scientists died some years ago, leaving only us, the Jeffs, to carry on their legacy. You are one of those Jeffs, as am I, as are all the inhabitants of Jeffville, the last human city. Welcome.
So you can head back to your quarters now. Jeff will show you the way. Orientation starts tomorrow.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey.
I want to talk about how you handled that introduction.
Yeah, they pulled me in last minute because the other...
You blew it. You did really bad.
I didn't think it went that bad.
We have to be so careful to strike a delicate balance during these early moments. The psyche of a newborn Jeff is very fragile, and the enormity of the truth could crush him if we're not careful.
Well, we both went through it, and we turned out fine.
You
So.
know what happened last time there was an incident?
You mean another dark Jeff that goes rogue, could threaten the entire system?
I'm saying we have to be careful. We'll keep an eye on this, Jeff. You should take the rest of the day off. Go play some Fire Emblem and eat some Cheez-Its. We'll debrief in the morning.
All right, I'm sorry, Jeff.
It's okay, Jeff. Hey, it's okay. You're doing a good job.
I just got really
You just goofed.
It got really overwhelming.
It's a lot to take on last minute. We're grateful. It's okay.
I really appreciate you, Jeff.
Yeah, you too, man.
You want to crack some brews, play some
You
Overwatch?
know it.
All right, Jeff. Welcome to your first day of orientation. So, Jeff Prime's memories are floating around in your brain. There's going to be a lot of noise. We just want to make sure that we're separating what are the Jeff thoughts and what's everything else, okay? We're going to do a little mental recalibration, so I'm going to need all you Jeffs to repeat after me. Ready? I am Jeff.
I am Jeff.
I am a Libra.
I am a Libra.
I value harmony.
I value harmony.
I like Beyonce.
I like Beyonce.
I don't like deadlines.
I don't like deadlines.
I like turn-based RPGs.
I like turn-based RPGs.
First-person shooters are okay.
First-person shooters are okay.
I don't like Doritos.
I don't like Doritos.
Because I'm afraid of flavor dust.
Because I'm afraid of flavor dust.
I'm allergic to peanuts.
I'm allergic to peanuts.
I wake up with a weird pain in my hip sometimes.
I wake up with a weird pain in my hip sometimes.
I'm afraid that you're mad at me. Genesis was better with Peter Gabriel.
Genesis is better with Peter Gabriel.
But Phil Collins deserves our respect.
But Phil Collins deserves our respect.
All right, pop quiz time. I'm just going to call out a couple of you, and I just need you to shout out the answer. Best Fallout game. Yes.
New Vegas.
Correct. The French Revolution was right there.
Yep, hey, it's Jeff. The French Revolution had the right idea, but was ultimately undermined by the bourgeoisie and sold out by moderates.
Correct. And everybody together, how do we feel about Cheez-Its? Cheez-Its. All right, Jeff, great job.
Your Jeftitude test results, and of all the new Jeffs, you show a propensity for leadership, responsibility, organizational prowess, and time management.
Really?
Oh yeah, off the charts.
Huh.
Which is why we'd like to offer you the position of Chief Jeffecutive Officer of all the Jeffs. Congratulations.
There has to be some mistake.
What do you mean?
I mean, that just doesn't feel right at all.
What, you don't want to be in charge?
I've been alive for like a day. I'm basically a baby that's a lot of responsibility.
Yes, and according to your Jeftitude test, you marked incredibly high on responsibility.
That cannot be accurate.
Well, it was worth a shot.
What?
We tell every Jeff who comes in here that they can be in charge. You saw through it faster than most Jeffs, but so far, no one has taken the job.
You mean no one's in charge?
I mean, yeah, this place kind of runs itself. I mean, it's a bunch of Jeff clones. It's pretty laid back.
Fair enough.
Like a every day is casual Friday kind of situation.
But no one even wanted the job?
Too much pressure. Just tend to enjoy a work-life balance, to focus on creative projects.
Makes sense to me.
Me too. Well, most of the creative positions are filled. Not a lot of openings in non-profit work either. We did have a janitorial job open up.
Interesting. What does that entail?
You just have to sweep, mop, take out the trash, just tidy up each night.
I could do that.
And since you don't operate heavy machinery or make complicated ethical decisions like some positions, you are authorized to be able to listen to podcasts and microdose.
Microdose what?
Whatever you want. All right, just sign here.
Okay. So what do you do? Or how long have you been
I
doing this?
actually work at the Block Jeffster video part-time to supplement my Twitch streaming.
Oh.
I'm just filling in. The usual Jeff is on vacation.
Man, it feels like every Jeff is on vacation.
Jeffs get a lot of paid vacation time. The Jeff Union voted on it unanimously.
Good looking out.
Hey, wanna play some Overwatch and crack some brews later?
I would. Hey,
Yeah,
welcome to
thanks,
Jeff's
man.
Barbershop.
Yeah, how do you know that?
Oh. Welcome.
Wow, this place is awesome. I can't believe you brought back Blockbuster.
Actually, it's Block Jeffster.
Okay, well, I'm looking for a movie recommendation.
Oh, Mission Impossible 7.
Oh, I think that came out after my memories happened.
Yeah, you gotta rent it. It's incredible.
Okay, but I was also thinking...
Mission Impossible 7. You will
Will I
love
like
it.
Do all Jeffs like the same movies?
All Jeffs like all movies, at least a little bit.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But this one is good.
It makes the rest of the franchise retroactively so
Okay.
much better. Yeah, I'm just feeling such a connection with you.
Oh yeah, me too.
What do you do?
I'm the new janitor, Jeff. And you?
Oh, I'm in like social marketing, engagement, optimization or something.
I don't really understand that.
Me neither, but anyway, yeah, you're so much sweeter than the last Jeff I was seeing.
Oh yeah? What was
Yeah.
he like?
Oh, you know.
Sure.
You know how we can be.
Do I ever?
Anyway, can I kiss you?
Right here?
Yeah, I'm really feeling it.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Wanna get out of here and go play Overwatch and crack brews?
Sure.
Hey, welcome. Hey, Mission Impossible guy.
Best fucking movie ever made.
Hell yeah.
I'd like to have some money, please. Sure thing. Here's some money. Thanks. Man, like, why do we even have banks? If it's all Jeffs and everything. I mean, I've gone to like 4 businesses and people just give me things. Yeah, we used to not, but some Jeffs wanted to run a bank and we just kind of kept it going. So these are just like fake dollars? We call them Jeff Bucks. Well then what do you call Starbucks? We don't, those union busting SOBs. Plus it gives bank robber Jeff something to do.
This is a robbery! Give me all your Jeff Bucks!
There you go. And here's what I've got.
I said all of them!
I mean, okay, but don't you want to save some for tomorrow?
Good point. Have a great day!
You too. You literally didn't even have a weapon. Come in. Have a seat. So, Jeff, what's on your mind?
I don't know. It just all started feeling really weird all of a sudden.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, it's a weird situation. for sure.
I don't know.
Well, I'm not you.
Yeah, but you know exactly what I'm gonna say.
Not necessarily. The moment you stepped out of that cloning machine, you set on a path of unique circumstances and experiences that will inform your character and the choices you make. We are distinct beings, you and I, and every other Jeff here. Even if we share genetic material and 31 years of similar memories, I do not have access to your immediate thoughts and feelings, even if I share similar or even identical mental states. They are yours, not mine, and are hidden inside your psyche. You have a private life shielded from everyone else but you. When you go past the name and the physical characteristics down to your conscious experience, you are alone. And in that isolation, you are you and no one else.
But I'm not just me, I'm Jeff, and that carries a lot with it. There's a lot of Jeff baggage still.
But you are Jeff.
I'm a Jeff.
Do you like the name Jeff?
Yeah, it's a good
Do you
name.
feel like it fits you?
Sure, well enough.
What about Jeffrey with a G?
Fuck no! But it's more than just the name, it's the memories, the likes, they're someone else's.
Jeff Primes.
Exactly, and I feel like he is a real person and I'm just his shadow, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
Do you feel that way?
Sometimes, sure. But not all the way and not all the time. Like, for example, I used to eat Cheez-Its all the time. And then one day I was like, do I even like Cheez-Its? Or is it just expected of me because I'm Jeff? And I haven't had one since.
Whoa.
But, you know, it's not just a Jeff thing. It's just more obvious because there's so many Jeffs to compare yourself to. But that feeling of authenticity of self, that's just existentialism, baby. Everyone has that. Everyone has the question of, who am I, or why am I like this, or do I even like the things I like, Jeff or not?
I just feel like all the other Jeffs just go along with it, just cracking brews, playing Overwatch, and I just don't want to get stuck in one cycle, you know?
Even within Jeff Prime, there are multiple Jeffs. There is an angry Jeff, and a peaceful Jeff, and a sad Jeff, and a sleepy Jeff. There's a child Jeff, and an angsty tween Jeff, and a 30-year-old Jeff with baggy eyes and weird hip pain. There's a whole other Jeffville inside each Jeff, all working together to create harmony.
I mean, that's just kind of demoralizing, though. That just makes me feel like I'm nothing. How do I figure out who I am, you know?
The same way anyone does it. I don't know. Follow your heart. Listen to yourself and your instincts. Take time to reflect. Cut out the stuff that doesn't work. Let the good stuff flourish and bloom. This is just the beginning, you know. Every Jeff eventually finds their place, finds the thing that makes them different, that makes them them. You'll find yours.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll...
Want to crack a brew and play some Overwatch?
No! What's something Jeffs never do?
Update spreadsheet?
Yeah! I'm gonna update a spreadsheet! That's what I'm gonna do today! Yeah!
Update a spreadsheet to prove a point.
No, yeah, I'm gonna update a spreadsheet! Thank you, Jeff. You made me feel so much better. You're a good therapist.
Yeah. I feel like that one went well.
Yeah.
Maybe a little nervous sometimes.
No, you should. You're a good therapist. That's your thing. And, I guess it's time that I found mine.